Hey, good morning. What's in your loft? So, as we speak, my husband is emptying our loft slowly, one box at a time, and going through the contents of his boxes, some of which he's had for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Um, mm. So, as we're moving house, we have got to do this job. He is enjoying it, I think, finding some interesting things to do with work, um, being in Scouts, the WAGs, which I think stands for um, Warwickshire and somewhere gang show. If he watches this, he'll definitely correct me. Is that the right one? Warwickshire and no, I think I've got that wrong. So I shall ask him to correct me. Also, booklets and marketing material from a company that we both used to work for, which is where we met. So Computerland, Computer Group. He's also found, I think he found some Scout badges, and he also found cards that I sent him, Valentine's cards, before we were married, engaged, and fiance cards, wife cards, all sorts. Does he need to keep it? Well, he's kept it for 30 years, some of it. No, I don't think a card that says to my fiance is going to change anything. I did say, if you want to keep one, he did say to me, what should I do with them? So I'll just get rid of them. You know, we don't need them. And actually, there's loads of other cards, you know, around. Right now, we've got 2 cards on the mantelpiece, one to each other, for our 30th wedding anniversary. Do we need these cards? I don't think so. But we do recycle them, you know. I am all for keeping stuff out of landfill if we can. And, you know, you could use the plain card for, you know, writing notes on, or things children to, you know, draw on. That's what I used to do. But certainly, you know, put them in the paper bin. You might want to, you know, make sure there's no personal details, you know, on any of your cards. Does he need to keep photos or marketing material from a company that he worked for 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago? No, but if there's a picture of him in it, then he might do. He might want to. And there's nothing wrong with keeping some stuff. You know, if you want a little memory box, just not the whole loft. So what should you keep in your loft? Really, it should be just things that you use, but use occasionally, like suitcases, unless you're going on holiday every other week, like some celebrities seem to. And Christmas decorations. You shouldn't really need to have stacks and stacks of stuff up in the loft. Now, I've just been talking to a neighbour of ours who's also moving. So she's been selling her house, which she moved into before we moved into here 27 years ago. And her mum and dad have lived in the house. They're both passed away now. And she said it's been a mammoth task, going through stuff and getting rid of stuff, because she's now married and has lives in a little cottage. You know, she's got nowhere to put all this stuff. The other interesting thing is, in feng shui, the loft represents your dreams. And funnily enough, as soon as he started looking at what was in the loft, can't remember what actually happened. I think we had a viewing when we hadn't had one for ages. Yeah, it was something like that. Or a house. I think it was the house that we're going for, appeared on the website. So dreams in your loft, or is it cluttered with stagnant energy? Let me know in the comments. And I've got 2 decluttering days coming up this weekend. I shall pop the link in the comments. But a quick word of warning, if you're doing the loft, make sure you're safe. Make sure there's people around, make sure you've got a proper ladder, or just make sure you're safe, that's all. Okay, bye for now.